Welcome back, Interior sports fans. It's time for the weekend recap on local sports. I'm Joe Cook. Saturday night, the Laskanenek hockey team returned to the ice to start a new season. The annual Blue-Gold game went down inside the Patty Center Ice Arena as UAF fans and supporters got their first look at this year's team and witnessed the return of defenseman Justin Woods, who made his triumphant return to hockey after winning his battle over Ewing Sarcoma. Blues scored just 5 minutes into the game as freshman John Mullally introduces himself to Natick Nation with a crazy 5-hole goal. John Keeney, 7 minutes later, senior Nolan Heisman buries a goal on his breakaway opportunity. It's 2-0 Blue at halftime. Heisman showed his goal wasn't a fluke, winning the hardest shot competition with a shot that went 105 miles per hour. Assistant captain Alek Hadukovic won the fastest skater competition as well. In the second half, neither team scored as David Jones and freshman Jesse Jenks made 13 saves each, but Blue shuts out Gold 2-0. Alaska will look to build off of their first time on the ice as they host Mount Royal on Sunday, October 4th at the Carlson Center. In high school football, the Allison Ravens enjoyed a rare Sunday football game at home. The defending small school state champions took on the Houston Hawks. Allison had to rally a bit in this one as Houston led 7-0 early on, but after a short Caleb Velez touchdown run to put the Ravens on the board, Allison, man, they started to cook. They led 20-13 at halftime, and then the defense took over in the second half. The Ravens forced 3 turnovers and held the Houston offense to 17 yards. Dylan Scarborough had 3 touchdowns for the Ravens, catching passes of 25 and 29 yards. Antonio Griffith also accounted for 3 TDs for Allison. Scarborough puts the finishing touches on this one with a 20-yard fumble return for a score. Allison wins the Aurora Conference title with a 42-13 victory over Houston. Since the Ravens were the only interior team with a win after Week 7, it's reflected in the Week 8 ASBN polls. Bartlett, West Anchorage, Colony, East, and Diamond are the top 5 in the large schools polls. Number 1 Bartlett will play at number 2 West this weekend. And the Patriots, they will face number 3 Colony. North Pole is out of the top 5 in the small and medium schools polls for the first time this season. But Allison retains their number 2 ranking behind number 1 Soldotna. Kenai is 3rd, then Nikiski at 4, and Juneau takes the 5th spot. Regional titles were on the line over the weekend in high school cross country and tennis. The West Valley Wolfpack had a very successful weekend. The West Valley girls cross country team captured the Region 6 championship, while the Lathrop boys, they edged West Valley for this year's region title by 3 points, 27-30. Also, the Galena Hawks swept the cross-country 3A championships as well. And in tennis, the West Valley program won the region title to end their perfect regular season. We'll have more on these championships, including reactions from players in Tuesday's Sportscast. The West Valley Wolfpack and Lathrop Malamutes both finished in the top 3 at the West Anchorage Spike-tacular tournament over the weekend. West Valley placed 3rd in the gold bracket. They fell to host West Anchorage 25-23, 19-15, 11-15 in the quarterfinals. The Wolfpack had a 9-3 pool play record. Lathrop finished 3rd in the silver bracket. They lost to Sohai 11-25, 19-25 in the semifinals after winning their quarterfinal and going 5-7 in pool play. The Malamutes and Wolfpack will face each other on Wednesday night for the first time in a regular season Mid-Alaska Conference matchup. And we wrap up the weekend recap with the I-5 Interior Top 5 plays. Check them out. At number 5, North Pole's McKinley Putnam puts on a block party as she was credited with 19 blocks to go along with 18 kills in a 4-set victory over Lathrop on Wednesday. Number 4, West Valley's Brandon Van Landingham throws down the hammer late in the match as he and partner Brian Ely defeat Lathrop's Sam Greenberg and Jake Brazilius in a tiebreaker for the boys doubles regional title on Saturday. Number 3, Dylan Scarborough scores a career-high 3 touchdowns, 2 catches for scores, and a fumble return on Sunday as Allison captures the Aurora Conference title with a 42-13 win over Houston. At number 2, Jenna DeFalco wins her 3rd straight Region 6 cross-country title on Saturday, finishing in 20 minutes 39 seconds, leading the Wolfpack to this year's team title. And at number 1, UAF Sam Hartoon moves into 2nd place all-time on Alaska's career kills list after her 15-kill performance against rival and number 11-ranked UAA on Tuesday night. To vote for the play of the week, click on your favorite play on the I-5 poll on webcenter11.com. You can also comment on the KTVF Facebook and YouTube post and at KTVF11 Sports on Twitter for your vote. The play of the week will be revealed this Friday.
The I-5 Sports Report is brought to you by Adient Orthopedic Physical Therapy.
And that's it for sports tonight. Mike Schultz is next with an important weather forecast. And as always, we'll catch you next time.